Hi everyone, we're going to have a look at a reading, see what's coming through. If this resonates, please like, comment down below and let me know. And we're going to really get into things and see what's coming through. Okay, so let's have a look. And I do offer personal services, readings, items, rituals, services. There are thousands of 5-star reviews. Everything is on shopmoonlightguidance.com and linked down below. Okay. So first and foremost, I really do pick up on the fact that someone here is fantasizing about you. Someone has you very, very heavily on their mind. So the 7 of Cups here is fantasy, it's thought, and we also have it coupled with the Ace of Wands, okay? This is a very powerful energy because it really shows here that someone thinks about you very immensely and very obsessively, along with a lot of intensity and attraction. The Ace of Wands is about physical attraction, but also it's about wanting to do something towards you. The 7 of Cups here is very powerful because it really does resemble here that this person feels like you can bring fulfillment into their life. You can tick a lot of boxes, you can really fit into the puzzle of their life, you know, all the puzzle pieces, as though you fit perfectly into it. We also have here as well 2 court cards. We have the Page of Pentacles and also the Knight of Cups, and both of these cards here really represent a sense of emotional awareness towards you. Okay, so they feel emotionally connected. And also the Page of Pentacles represents truth and value, okay? They find a lot of value in you. They really like you for who you are. They really appreciate your energy and what you bring to the table. And this is how this person really thinks about you, okay? So there's someone here that has got you on their mind. They think that you are very valuable, you're very precious, you're very sweet. And I feel like you've also been thinking very, very much about this person. You've been thinking about, you know, does this person also think about me? You know, do they like me? Do they care about me? So this is very much a person that you've had on your mind, so would be classed as your person, that you're also thinking like, do they like me? Do they care about me? Do they also feel something? And it's very, very obvious here that yes, this person does think about you. They think about you with attraction, they think about you with confidence, they think about you with genuine excitement, and it's really exciting. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 spreads. How you view this person and how this person views you, okay? And then we'll get lots of message cards out and things like that. So how do you view this person? How do you view this person? Because you have them on your mind, they also have you on their mind, okay? Wow. Okay, so how do they view you? I've already got 1 card that came out. Wow. Can I have a clarifying card, please? I think I need a few more clarifying cards for that. Yeah, okay, we have quite a few clarifying cards for that. Okay, so first and foremost, on your side, how you view this person is that you really, really do appreciate them. You have a lot of nostalgia, a lot of memory towards this person. You really feel like this person sort of fits somewhere, but at the same time, 9 of Cups here goes to show that sometimes you felt like you had to put on a performance for this person, right? Like you have to show that you're this amazing person. You have to display all your achievements. You have to display your full sense of self. Like you really have to show that you're this amazing person. And the 9 of Cups here shows that you also view this person as someone that is very, very much someone that could just sort of slot into your life, you know, and that's something that I'm seeing also with the 6 of Cups. You really, really like this person. You feel emotional energy towards this person. You have a deep liking towards this person. You feel a deep sense of understanding and respect towards this person. You just feel like they are a very kind, caring, understanding person. You really have emotional feelings for them. You really feel connected to them. You really feel like, oh, you know, I want you to come forward. I want you to say something, because it makes you feel good when they do. And then how they view you is very interesting, okay? Because they really, really like you. The 6 of Wands here shows that naturally they would want to progress things with you, make things work with you, and do a lot towards you, right? Naturally, they would just want to come forward. This person does feel inferior to you, okay? We have here judgment. The reason why this person feels very, very inferior is because judgment here resembles the fact that they feel like you've got your life relatively in order. You know who you are, you know what you want, you know what you're doing. They feel like sometimes they don't know what they're doing. So they feel sometimes like they are not good enough. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, like they are not worthy of somebody like you because you've relatively got yourself in order. You know what you want. You know what you stand for. They feel like, but what if you abandon me? What if you hurt me? What if you don't like me after finding out that I'm not as stable as you? I'm not as, you know, as much as you. So they have some abandonment issues and abandonment wounds that I really want to point out. And so they see you from a place of trauma. They see you from a place of their own personal abandonment where they feel like they are not good enough, so they feel inferior. And because they feel very inferior, what is really powerful here is the fact that they then think that you'll probably leave them, you'll probably hurt them, you'll probably cause them pain because you will eventually find out who they really are. They don't think very highly of themselves, okay? We've got here the 8 of Swords, and they are basically projecting their own insecurities onto you. So with the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, we have this continuity, right? From the 8 to the 9. And what this really indicates here is the fact that they themselves are trapped in their own sense of belief that they are not good enough, okay? That they are inferior to you. And eventually you're going to find out, eventually you're not going to like that, you will leave them, they will then have trauma, they will feel abandoned, they will be like, I knew it from the beginning, I didn't follow my gut, I didn't follow myself, and now I'm hurt again. And so they really feel like you will walk away from them. Their perspective of you is so high, okay, that they literally feel like you will walk away from them. They view you so highly that they genuinely believe at some point you will probably leave them. I know this sounds really strange and really bizarre, but their thoughts about you today are so profound in the sense that they know that you are up here and they feel like they're down here, and they feel like the minute you sort of clock and understand that this person is not at your level, okay, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, socially, financially, whatever it may be, you will not then find them attractive. And that is their biggest concern, especially with the Death card. Okay, this person may have caused you pain before, but if they haven't, okay, the main thing here is that Death here goes to show that they feel like when you get to know the true them, they feel like you just won't want to be with them anymore, because they will feel like they themselves are kind of pathetic in that sense. Because that's what they feel, right? They feel like they are pathetic. Therefore, they feel like eventually you'll find out that they are pathetic, and then you won't want to be with a pathetic person. The truth here is that they believe that within themselves, despite still really liking you, okay? But they are then projecting their trauma onto you. They are projecting this energy onto you. They are acting this way onto you. And that is basically what's happening. That is basically what's happening. You know, this deck of cards, I was looking at this Knight of Cups here, right? This deck of cards is an interpretation of where they sort of expand out tarot. So obviously if you have like the normal tarot cards, right? Like, for example, you know, oh, it's interesting how I just picked up the 5 of Pentacles here from one of these decks, but it's like this, right? And then with this particular deck, they expand it out. So they give you a bit more of the scenery, as you can see. What I found was quite interesting, okay, is, yes, I picked out the 5 of Pentacles again, but with this Knight of Cups card, the way that they've depicted it is that the horse is still moving. Whereas we know from books, if you read any of the tarot books, you'll know that in the Knight of Cups card, this horse is supposed to be stationary. So that's very interesting that this sort of knight is still moving, despite actually, you know, in the normal cards, you can't see the back legs. So it's supposed to be stationary. So that's interesting. Sorry, that was just an observation that I had that I just really wanted to share, because different card decks can display different types of emotions, different images, words can tell 1,000, you know, meanings. So the Knight of Cups here shows that despite the fact that they look a little bit stagnant, I feel like they're still moving. They're still moving towards you. However, they do create some of their own problems in terms of just feeling like they're not good enough. And they do feel inferior to you, okay? They do feel inferior to you. Now, I know that you're probably thinking, but I didn't do anything to make them feel like that. This is their own perspective based on what they know about you, what they know from you, and obviously how they're treating you, right? Like, this is their own personal perspective in regards to how they're going about things. It's not your fault. You haven't done anything wrong. Please don't blame yourself, okay? I think that's very important. Let's have a look at some message cards and sort of see what is coming through. Yeah, I'm going to use these ones. By the way, I do offer personal readings, rituals, tarot readings, services, and intention items. The rituals and services are, of course, done within 12 to 24 hours. There's thousands of 5-star reviews. You know, there's the break no contact ritual, express their feelings to you, support and consistency ritual, protect your connection. There's also tarot readings for me to answer questions you have. There's intention items like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, candles, sage bundles, embroidery cards, which are super, super special. And everything is literally there for your convenience. Okay, so let's have a look at a message card, see what is coming through. We've got here soon. Okay, soon this person, I think, is going to come forward with some kind of words, some kind of affirmations, something. If you want to know where the situation actually leads, I would really recommend a personal private reading, because obviously we know that this person does have some abandonment issues and wounds, and they are very prone right now to projecting. Okay, so everything's down below, thousands of 5-star reviews. I'll see you all very soon. Bye everyone.